Dear class, welcome to week 6 and we're all about help in our community. And this week I'll show you how to offer first aid to a cut or a graze, and you'll be able to be of help to someone who has a cut or a graze. First, you need to wash your hands nicely and thoroughly with soap and water, or use a sanitizer. If you have no gloves with you, that would work. Otherwise, it's important you put on gloves to avoid passing on germs that could infect the cut, and also to avoid touching another person's blood. So I've got my gloves on. Assuming this is where my cut or graze is, the most important first thing is to apply pressure to the cut, especially if it's bleeding. So I'm going to use some gauze. So you put it on the cut, apply pressure on it and hold it on for a few minutes so that the bleeding stops or subsides. After that, it's now time to clean your cut. I'm going to use an antiseptic spray. You can also use an alcohol pad. Looks like this. Okay. I don't have one with me here, but an alcohol pad. If you have no alcohol pad or antiseptic spray, some salt and water would work perfectly. So I'm going to spray and clean it. Ensure you properly clean it. Take out all the dirt, the mud, the pieces of dirt that could be there to avoid the wound getting infected. So assuming my wound is now clean, if there are still some particles that you're not able to completely take out, you could disinfect a pair of tweezers and pull them out. It is not a nice one, but it will have to work. Next, you need to apply an ointment. I have mine here. I have an ointment with me here, so that I'm now ready to dress it. So I have my ointment. So I apply it onto the cut. Then I'm now ready to dress the wound. So for this, you're going to use a bandage. It depends on how big the cut is. If it's big, you could use a bigger bandage like this one. And if it's a small one like mine, I would use a smaller bandage. So here I go. Here is my bandage. And you could design your own bandage and use it for when you have a cut. There I go. So for a bandage, you look for the part with the pad and place it on the wound directly. There I go. I have cleaned, applied some ointment, and I have put a bandage on my cut. Always remember to check your wound daily and clean it. Change the dressing to ensure it's clean to avoid infection. Change it when it becomes dirty, you can change it, otherwise change it daily. And it's important that if you see any sign of redness or pus coming out of your wound, I think that will be time for you to see a doctor. Otherwise, I hope you've learned. Enjoy the rest of your week.